Disaster Battle Challenge by George Destino. Here comes the Vanguard. You are only allowed to use armored cars, trucks, and motorcycles. The only infantry you can use is mechanized infantry. Half tracks are okay. Only mod allowed is the mod that gives you troops from all doctrines. Godspeed, Commander. Well, Godspeed to you, George. And let's get into this thing. Alright boys, here we go. This Disaster Battle Challenge is one of those ones where I am fearing the worst. This is going to be really hard. Now, we are playing on the new Stalingrad 2.0 Last Stand map. I will link it in the description below. If I forget to, just let me know in the comments and I will do it then. But either way, we are going to be playing as the Germans because they have some of the best armored vehicles we can utilize, including two of these mechanized Panzer Grenadier squads that we can afford, and these guys are amazing units. So they're going to be the backbone of our battle here today. At least I hope they will be, because the Soviets that we're fighting, 4 heroic Soviet armies, are going to be coming forward with actual tanks, and we're only allowed armored vehicles and mechanized units. However, you know what counts as an armored vehicle? This half-track with the Wunderwaffen 40s. I totally mispronounced that, but these things are massive artillery shells that will kill entire squads, as well as some medium to heavy tanks, which is absolutely nutty, and I think this thing is going to be very vital to us. Now, it is very expensive, so we're only going to buy one for now. Beyond that, we can also purchase some of these Pak 40s as well as Pak 38 trucks. These are armored half-tracks with just, you know, an anti-tank gun on top of it. This one technically I believe is a Puma, but this one is a half-track. So those will be our main tank destroyers besides our Panzer Grenadier infantry. They're not the greatest, I will say, but it's the best we got, so we're going to have to do with what we got here. Now, beyond the Germans having the best of the armored trucks and vehicles that we can utilize in this, the other thing that they really have going for them is their mechanized infantry. The Soviets don't really have much in terms of mechanized infantry in this game, and the US has mechanized infantry, but they're a little bit weaker, and I'm pretty sure Finland does not have mechanized infantry. So it was kind of a natural choice to just go with the Germans for this. We're seriously going to be understaffed during this battle. This will be a doozy, to say the very least, but we're giving ourselves the best possible option with what we've got here. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Okay, now this new Stalingrad map we have here is basically just a massive trench fortress, which is going to be freaking awesome. I'm very excited about this. All of this barbed wire and stuff, not really that effective. These aren't even real hedgehogs, they're wood, so they're mainly against infantry and lighter vehicles, so it's not going to stop any tanks or anything along those lines. And we can't buy engineers because they're not mechanized. So we can't utilize any kind of hedgehog that's actually metal to prevent tanks from coming forward or anything like that. There's basically no point in us even thinking about it. We're just going to have to move on with our life. That is one advantage I will say that the US would have, is they do have one mechanized engineering team that you can utilize because they come in an armored truck and not a supply truck. So that would have been nice, but it is what it is. I think I am going to allow us to use Opel Blitzes in this, but beyond that, that's all we're going for. Okay, now let's eject you guys. We're also going to buy 2 more of these puppies back here to fill out the gaps in some of these trenches more. Honestly, the more important trenches are going to be the ones in the back. That's where we're going to want to hold out a little bit better, because up front here is pretty wide open. It's going to be brutal, but we do want to buy us some time for later on. You know, if we get run through immediately, we're going to be in some serious trouble. Okay, there is the HE Artillery SDK we could purchase. I'll send that over to the right side over there. Does that... That is a half-track. We can buy the Panzerwaffe 42, which is basically a Nebelwaffe on the back of a half-track. We'll buy another one of those. This is very, very costly, though, so we do need to be careful since we do need more tank-killing capabilities. So let's get some more Pumas up to the front here to make sure we can actually take down tanks. Now, the Soviets are probably going to be bringing in IS-2s right off rip, so that's not going to be very fun. Let's go ahead and get one of these flame trucks up here, too. We can ambush throughout these little walls and stuff like that, you know, hide those behind there. Our actual point is all the way back here, so at least we've got some breathing room out here to work with before they get up there. If not, we would be cooked! It'd be Jover, baby! Either way, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you guys have any additional disaster battle challenges for me. We've been doing some every so often, but I feel like I just started getting a bunch of new ones in my inbox, so I am very excited to check these out. Okay, so that's a decent-ish location right there. I think I might be able to give this one decent cover here. There are some holes it can get shot through, but hey, it's better than no cover, I suppose. Let's go ahead and reroute this to face its MG's front. I am taking out the back MG troopers because they're kind of unnecessary. It will not pivot. There we go. Now it's pivoting. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna evac our infantry and then leave the rest of those boys in there. Okay, back this up so it has a little bit of cover. In lieu of having actual armor in this battle, we're using the buildings to be our armor. That's kind of the game plan here. Is this thing stuck? Oh my god. Guys, you can't be getting stuck like this. Alright, I guess we're leaving you back here because otherwise you're not getting anywhere. Alright, let's evac those troopers out of there. These guys all came out here. Wunderbar, boys. Wunderbar. Yep, take the back MG trooper out of there. At least most of these guys come with Panzerfaust or Panzerschrecks, so we can use those against tanks as well. And of course, there's going to be a lot of infantry coming forward, but I feel like our infantry capabilities will be far superior to our tank killing capabilities, which will be pretty much non-existent. All right, we're refocusing that one over that way. This can just chill right there. That is perfectly fine. I would like to get some more of these AA half-tracks up here as well. We could skirt that one like that. Yeah, because we're going to need some infantry killing as well, that's for sure. We'll get this one back here, and then let's purchase additional Pack 40 carriers around here, I guess. Okay. That should be helpful. We got 8 minutes on the clock until the enemy starts arriving. So I'm going to go ahead and just time-lapse distributing infantry. I'm actually going to purchase a few more of these motorized infantry trucks to make sure that we have plenty of infantry in the front lines. And then I'm just going to distribute them. Guys, I'm not sure if this one's going to go super well, but we're going to try our hardest. Alright, boys, I've got the hiccups, but that's fine. We've got all of our armored vehicles up front and center. I'm bringing forward 2 more infantry up here. We're gonna try... Oh my god, the frickin' hiccups! We're gonna try our best to capture the first point that spawns in, because then we'll get some serious bonus cash. The hiccups! No! And that would be very nice for this battle, for sure. Okay. These guys, we're going to send more so towards the mid. Just split them up nicely. I always get asked, how do I split them up like that? Just find the point that you want them. Right-click, hold, and drag. It'll spread them out like that. So, really nice little thing you can do there. God, these frickin' hiccups. Actually, I'm going to send them a little bit farther out to the right. Okay. Here we go. First enemy wave. Actually, first point is spawning in right on us. Oh my god, I need to pause and get rid of these hiccups. Hold on a second. Okay, I think... I thought the hiccups were gone. Oh my god. What is my life? Okay, we're gonna move this because it, you know what, can we rotate this all around? Can we just, oh my god, the hiccups. Just rotate that, okay? The enemy's going to be coming up soon, so I want to get these ready for them because they'll be most condensed early on. This thing has some crazy spread, so I don't feel super confident firing through a bunch of buildings with it, so that makes me a little bit nervous. Okay, T-34s right off rip. This is going to be rough. Let's wait for infantry to come up here. All right, our boys are getting shot up like crazy. Come on, aim out this way. Let's go. All right. Yeah, we're not even getting close to them. We ain't got the range. All right, our Pack 40s are getting some kills. That's good. Yep, IS is already on the battlefield. Disgusting. And there goes more of our Panzer Grenadiers. You know what? Back this truck up. I think we're going to be losing this front lines pretty quickly. Go ahead and lay down, boys. Go ahead and lay down. I want you guys to try to survive for as long as possible, because you're going to give our pack guns back here more time to get additional shots off. Very nice hit right there. Nice. Good sniperoo right there. All right, these ones are just out of range, so not really going to be able to do much against that. That's perfectly fine. Those are just infantry trucks. That's the mobile artillery truck. My god! I need to pause again. These hiccups. Okay, I think I have conquered the hiccups. Wonderful. All right, we need to really get cracking on these guys. The infantry, honestly, not the biggest of the problems, because I think our infantry can still handle them. But right now, our guns are only ranged to really handle the infantry at all. All the tanks are kind of hanging back, which is not good for us. I don't know if our SDKs will have shorter range than their tanks. I kind of feel like that is a possibility, but I'm hoping not. Whoa! Nice shot right there. Okay, you know what? I might have been underestimating these SDKs because they are popping off. I do think these ISs are going to be really difficult to get the kill on. Our best bet is to hit their main guns. Oh god, an ISU. Oh, that might have actually dinked her. That might have done her in right there. We're getting a little bit of lag here. There are 4 major armies coming up at us, so it's going to be a little bit rough. Why don't you go ahead and lay down right there? Any of you guys got... Okay, they have anti-tank grenades. Let's go for it. Go. Get up there. Come on, boys. Anti-tank grenade. Get it. Come on. Ooh! We got a few decent hits. No kill, though. Okay. Oh, she's down. Beautiful. We can repair that, potentially. Yes, we definitely can. Oh god, that's coming through now. That's not good. You have heat rounds, but you've got the good stuff, but you're dead. Rip the dream. All right, what are we doing here with high explosives loaded? Oh, you only have high explosive. All right, try and just concuss this real quick for me. Oh, she's tracked. That's not gonna kill, but we could get a heat round in. Get close. Okay. Oh god. Hold on. Stay steady. Fire! Oh, that's not good. She's concussed for sure, though. Oh, she's down. Let's go. All right, IS is dead here. God dang it, dude. All right, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and get 2 more mechanized Panzer Grenadiers. We're going to bring these guys up, first of all, to replace some of our dead infantry, but on top of that, we're going to see if we can't repair some of those vehicles. I'm actually getting 2 more, so we're going to have 4 up front here, which will be beautiful. Let's go ahead and get some more of these pack gun SDKs as well. We need these boyos up here quickly, please, and we are going to not have any more combat points available, so there's no more room for more of those, but that's fine. We're gonna bring them forward now. That'll be beautiful. Why are you facing the wrong way now? God, these things are annoying. All right, you know what, just head over here. Maybe we could fire like that. All right, and we got this bad boy ready to rip, but there's no real infantry. This one's not going to be able to do much against tanks at all. This one here is the one that can kill tanks for sure. You know what, bring him over here. That'll be good. Let's bring the flak gun one over a little bit closer. I'm gonna try and we can't go that way, so let's angle you to the right side over here. Our right flank actually is holding a bit better, it seems, at the moment, so I like that. Let's get repairs on you. There's no point in really repairing these guys, but they might have Panzerfaust in them. They do not. They do have a big old MG, so why don't you take that for yourself? That'll be good. All right, my friends, over here. One of you has an AT grenade. Get out there. All right, the next wave is going to be spawning in now, though, so we're gonna be ready. Throw the friggin' grenade, you dum-dum. There you go. Good stuff there, buddy. All right, we love to see that. What just got hit? Ooh. Okay, that's all right. Where are those down tanks that we might be able to score? Where did they go? They're over here, right? Ooh! Where did they go? Did they despawn? Or am I blind? Oh, they're over here. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right, can't repair that one. Can't repair that one. Amazing. All right, repair our dead stuff then. We're going to pile this infantry out. I'm not sure if we should go back into the trenches out there or if we should maybe start working on these trenches over this way instead. That might be the better deal for us, honestly. All right, you guys are getting cooked by some shots. I'm not a fan of that. Really hate to see it. Why don't you get off to cover here? Yeah, we might have to start doing some serious, like, infantry warfare at this point. Okay, we're going to angle this out here. Oh, they've got a Katusha. Fire, fire, fire. Take it out, please. Really good shot. Did some serious damage to some tanks. All right, give me this next one here, too. The Katusha is firing as well. All right. We got some serious violence going on. All right, we're going to fire another one out this way. I'm not sure if that one will have the range to get those kills that we need. Please repair those if you can there, boys. All right, and you fellas are going to be getting into this trench here. Spread on out for me. You guys are going to get into this over here. Beautiful. All right, so we're splitting up our troopers. We're going to be taking over these back lines instead of those front lines to try and get kills as the tanks come around the corners here instead. Let's also go ahead and get another one of these over this way and another one of these over this way. We need to try our best to start getting some more kills with our pack guns. Okay, they're coming in heavy right now. I'm gonna bring this back here. Got another pack gun right over here, so bring that on forward. Here's their big coalition of infantry. Why don't you retreat back this way? Come on, boys, get to the corners. Get to the corners now. Here's our flame truck. We'll bring that forward here, too. We could definitely use that thing. You guys come up to the corners over here, and you guys get behind those. You guys lost your half tracks, so come over here and get behind there. Okay, they're going to start rounding the corner over this way now. We do have machine guns lined up. This thing's already got 8 kills, which is beautiful. It seems like their tanks are not coming forward. This thing is stuck, so I'm just going to leave it where it is. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Do you only have HE? Okay, one of these SDKs only comes with HE, so that sucks for us. There's a bit of lag going on right there, but that's all right. So I shouldn't buy any more of those. I think it said it was the 251. 251. So this one... Oh, there's 2 variants. There's 3 variants of it. Alright, we won't buy those ones that look like AT-251s because they, I think, do not come with any APC rounds, which is what we can kill tanks with, that or APCR. Alright, you guys, someone get a grenade off. Get a grenade off. Get a grenade off. Get ready. Get ready. Come on. He's coming through. Get a grenade off. Puma! Puma! Back it up there, Tear! Oh, God. He's blowing through here. He's blowing through here. Oh, my gubernatorial. Ah! He just double killed us! No! Alright, give me another gun up this way. Repair those. Can you guys please... Do we not have the granatas to make this happen? Come on, someone's gotta get a good grenade off. Alright, boys. Here, do we have det packs in here? Yes, we do. Good, 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 good. Okay, get me that. Run it up. This thing got tracked at the very least, so that's good. Cook it a pasta, cook it a pasta, I cook it a pasta, I cook it a pasta. Good, 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 I cook it a pasta. Beautiful, beautiful pasta cooking. Okay, beautiful. We're going to need more of this because these come with heat rounds, so that's pretty nice for us. And we'll get another one of these over here. We'll get another one of these over here. Beautiful. All right, this thing's almost reloaded. We'll let loose over there once we can. Let's get another SDK up this way for us. We'll get you guys nice and situated into these bunkers. At least we're doing okay on these flanks over here. This is a better situation. Try and get me some repairs around there, though. Okay. All right. We're kind of okay at this point. We're kind of okay. Bring this around here. Want it to be more front-facing again. You guys sally up here, get some repairs on that stuff. All right, what are we looking at? What is that? Okay, that's just a 2-2... No, what is that? Oh, T-70. Okay, we're shocked. Hold on. Rip through them. There you go, baby. All right, we're gonna need more Panzergrens over this way now. For sure, dude. For sure. All right, that got clobbered. Love to see it. There's no way we take that thing out. I hate to say it. Get me a 3 kilogram. We're gonna try and go for this. I know they've got more infantry and vehicles behind there. Here's the next wave coming up, so we need to kind of get this off quickly, or else it'll have some serious backup going for it. The capture point's right here, so they're going to be charging down mid more than likely. All right, hold on. Yeet that on end there, and then just lay down right there because we're going to steal another det pack there. Okay, good stuff here. Oh, let's actually go kill that. That's an open top, so we should be able to do a lot of damage to it easily. Hop in that. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Now you guys come around here. That crew's going to bail out of there. Beautiful. All right, this puppy we'll bring around there. Are you manable? No. Keep repairing that then. All right, we got to get ready. Once the infantry is forward is when we'll spray them with the Nebelwerfer. We're gonna go ahead and try and steal a det pack from here. Nope, because that's a standard SDK. Let's try the IS-2 here. They're killing more of our SDKs right now, which is not good. I'm not too worried about it though. I'm just gonna let them have their fun there for a bit. Alright, good stuff, boys. Good stuff. This is all repaired. Get in it. It's probably not going to last for very long. Can't repair that one. Okay, so just get into here then. And we're going to bring this around the corner here. And we're going to bring this one over to the right side over that way. Okie dokie. Alright. Oh, there's a Katusha. Yeah, we got to focus fire on that. Let's zoom in on this. Hold on. Our circle of fire is still shrinking. We can get more accurate. Fire. Alright, we're going to clap back here. Oh, really close shot. Oh, nice. We're getting some infantry kills around there. That's always good to see. But yeah, we really need that thing dead. We need that thing dead big time. All right, run these guys up here. Oh, God. All right. Give me an AT grenade over that way. Go, go, go. Pronto. Pronto, boys. Pronto. Repair that. All right, this SDK here might be able to do something. Hold on. Angle in. Just barely whiffed that shot. Alright. Rolled down just a slight bit there. Alright, lots of our infantry over here on the ground now. Oh, there's our flame vehicle. Beautiful. We gotta play the corners. Oh, that's a BT-60! Or BT-80? No, I was right. 60. Okay, so that thing is a rocket tank. It's gone now, which is very good for us, but not good that they're starting to bring those out here. Okay, let's get in this. It's mostly repaired, just the engine. If we could pivot this gun down to the right. Come on, come on. No, we cannot. Never mind. Just pop out. Just pop back out of there. Okay, let's get another flame tank over here. This seems like a cheeky little spot. There's no way we'd make it, actually. So instead, let's plop it, like, here instead, I guess. Decent enough. Alright, you guys need to come out of here and get into that actual trench right that way. Let's bring you around the back here. Our Panzerfaust over there is dead. Hate to see it. Sucks. Alright, we're going to maneuver this one around. We're going to start taking shots here. Zoom in. I want to kill all these tanks that are over in this way. Fire! Hoping for big money. Decent shot. Okay. Alright, we're doing some damage. Yes, there we go. That was a big shot. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. We might need to start getting our defenses more around this way here. So we're going to buy some more infantry, send them around here. Let's go ahead and get one of these big boy explosive tanks again. We're going to fire it around this corner here because there's a lot of enemy presence right over there. So let's go for that. Let's get our Pumas out here, and you hit the wall. Sad. That's fine. Alright. We are getting some kills there, which is, I'm fine with it. Any amount of kills on those guys is wunderbar. Wunderbar, wunderbar, wunderbar. Okay, and we'll send more around here. As many of these tank killers as we could possibly purchase, and then get me more mechanized infantry around these parts, okay? Go, boys. That's an order. Alright, we got enemy vehicle right here. That's just AA, so that's not going to get the kill, but we got this here. We're going to hop back into this. And we're going to try. Come on, go, go, go. Oh, he has HE loaded. You gotta be kidding me. What do we have? We do have AP in this. No! God dang it. Wait, what about this one? Yeah! Getting that Puma! Let's go! Alright. Give it another try. Hold on here. Oh, they have a Stug out there, but we got heat loaded already. Just go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Go! Go! No, you numbnuts! He didn't go! He did not go! Hold on, we need to flambe. We need the big flambe. Come on. Light this candle. Alright, engine is looking on fire. You can't trust it, though. You gotta keep peppering. Make sure it's truly, truly on fire. She's on fire. She's burning. She's burning right there. We love to see that. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Panzerfaust trooper right there. Move it. Alright, start bailing these troopers out of these vehicles so they don't all die at once here. Let's get you guys back here into the trench. Go, my friends. Wonderful. And then get me some more of these Pumas around these parts here. We're going to commence our defense of this area. Get in here. Go, go, go. Start getting into the trenches. This is such an unbelievably messy trench battle for us. Very, very messy. Alright, bring that forward. This is just it's a tough challenge. It is a very tough challenge. Alright, we're losing more stuff here. Hate to see it. Okay, that's the main problem, is they're starting to get up into our spawn area here. We're gonna buy more of these to try and take them out. And then we're gonna try and bring some more infantry up this way. Get these guys out of here. You guys go duck behind that there. Our flamer is dead, but we did kill them, so that's amazing. Good stuff. Alright, you guys gonna search this for some... Nope, there's no big boom booms. How about this one? Is there big boom boom? Yes, big boom boom! Love it. Alright, you're gonna wait there with that big boom boom. We need to skirt you around so you can actually fire your gun. The problem is these 4-tracked Pumas are such a pain to maneuver. They're really, really crappy to maneuver. Oh, that went down. Beautiful. Well done there, lads. Well done. Alright, I really want this thing dead. I want to kill this thing big time. Alright, there's nothing in there for us. We could search that Panzerwaffe. Go. No? No more searching? We can't search it. Okay, sad. Oh god, they have another big boy. Search this. Take that. Wait, hold on. Manable. Manable. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. We need to stop the Katusha. Oh, wait. Steal the Katusha! Yes! Yes! We steal the Katusha! Oh, that's glorious. Alright, bring it around here. We're gonna launch a silo out that way into this courtyard here. That will be wunderbar. Run you guys to be back there. That way you can ambush with granatas as much as your heart desires. It will be beautiful! Okay. Try and reposition that way. You guys actually just come into those trenches there. Beautiful. Alright. We need to... Okay, there's their big infantry. We're gonna skirt back here. We're getting tons of kills. You can see all those little red dots out there. That's their boys moving about. Alright, rotate the Katusha. We're gonna hit them in the back here. Oh god, they have another BT-60 with the rocket turret. Not good. Pivot. Pivot and we fire. Okay. Go. Good. Zone in. Zone in here. Fire. Alright. Nice. Clearing out that infantry wonderfully. Good stuff there, Katusha. The wonders of a stolen Katusha in full display. Alright, good stuff. Go ahead and split those guys up there. If we could take back a bit more of the defense over this way, that'd be excellent, because some of those SDKs are actually still alive there, which is awesome. Go ahead and maneuver you guys to be like that. You could chill like that. You need to come over this way. They're going to counter-rocket us. But it seems like it actually didn't fire too much, so that's good. That's not too bad. Can we start killing some of this stuff back here is the question. Fire! Gonna try and go for some of their tanks and their rocket launchers back here. Nice! That's at least tracks, so they're not going to be able to bring that forward until they repair it. And knowing the AI, they get super skittish about repairing at any point. So that's good for us. We're going to bring up more vehicles over this way. Good stuff. Alright, this sadly is dead again. Alright, nothing we can salvage from it, but just send this guy over here. Oh no. Oh, we might be cooked here. IS-2 right there. If we could concuss it while our guy gets forward, that's like the only way I see this happening. But even getting a concussion hit with this seems next to impossible. Go, buddy. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Get in there. Cooking it. Throwing it. They killed our thing, but we got that off. Beautiful. It's gonna blow. It's gonna blow nicely. Yes! Wonderful. Look at that. Alright, our next area is right here. I am going to purchase a couple vehicles to try to go snag it from them, so that way we can get some more money to continue to spam our units out. Alright, that's what we want, is we want our additional units spam. We're somehow getting kills here, and I just don't understand it, but I will take it. I'm going to actually go ahead and purchase a couple more of these boyos to make sure we can continue this effort. Good. Alright, so all those guys over there, they're going to be able to get some good kills. Let's maneuver a few troops around here, actually, and get some into that factory area, because I bet they could hold out nicely there. Alright, just book it. Oh, God. Oh, no, this was a horrible idea. Bail, bail, bail! It's okay. We're going to try to get some kills with our infantry here. Move this way. Move this way, boys. Oh, God. There are so many vehicles over there. Okay. No! Alright, get out. Evac, evac, evac. We're gonna... Oh, we did capture this! Nice! Alright, good capture. They still might come this way, so let's get our infantry out here in position. They are Katushaing us yet again. Disgusting behavior from these Soviets. Alright, you guys bail out here. We're gonna get you in the point here. So this is our actual HQ point where we need to hold. Oh, God, another tank has hit the gaming screen. We hate to see. Truly despicable. Alright, get set up there. Kill that man! Kill that man! No! He beat us to death. Sad. Alright. Not very cash money of him. Get ready with this. Over that way, please. Okay, we've got our lineup of SDKs right there. We're going to bail these troopers out of here. Line them up over that way so we have some nice crossfire from both sides of the city. That'll hopefully help us out slightly. Move that way. My boyos. Alright, good. And then take these guys. Move you over that way. And that's too close, but we can get into the city block there and have a little bit of cover, which will be nice. Okay. We look alright here. We're looking aight. You guys maneuver there. You guys are going to need to get into the trenches and actually get some cover. Go. Go, me boyos. Alright, that's repaired. Hop in there. Back this way. These guys are still firing away, which is perfect. These heat rounds, actually, from these are probably some of the best things we can be firing right now. They're pretty powerful, all things considered. That they're just on a regular SDK. Alright, we got more vehicles maneuvering out there, so we're going to want to watch out for that. They might be doing a pretty big push over here pretty soon. So I'm actually going to get more of these spammed out over this way. Okay. Give that the old college try there. And then I'm actually going to get another one of these big boy rocket tanks and send it over here. Give me one more of those, actually. We'll have one in each corner, alright? You guys just go ahead and lay down because you'll survive longer and you'll stall out the enemy a little bit more. Alright, we're getting a little bit low on funds, so we do want to hold off slightly. Okay, if we fire this over here, we end up just hitting a bunch of buildings, so we want to hold off on firing the Katusha like that. We can bring it up here again. Give that a try. Yeah, because they've got lots of infantry coming through. Luckily, we've stacked this area with a ton of infantry. Oh, God. Throw grenades. Whoever's got the grenade, throw it. Perfect opportunity. Terrible. Didn't work at all. Get these guys out here. Grenadiers, go! Go, my friends. Oh, yeah, they're rounding the corner over here and dying, which is gorgeous. Good stuff. All right. Can we get another off there? No, probably not. There's only one soldier. Woo! No. Naughty. There's our rocket truck. Bring it around. We're going to use that there. Hold on. This one, actually. We're going to fire this one first. Aim that way, please. Fire. It's got a wide berth anyway, so it might hit in the back there. Ooh, came a little too far forward. Both shots. Okay, that one was better. Still not great. Oh, my own Katyusha fired itself over here. I thought I had all of these guys on hold fire mode, but no. Okay, this one's out of ammo here. I'm going to send it forward because I decided we're not going to do the ammo Opal Blitzes. I think that would just be too cheap of us. It's not really an armored truck. It's just a truck. So we're not going to go for that. Hold on. We might get a nice heat round over here. Move. Don't worry about the infantry there. We'll take care of those. But I want a nice side sweep here. No! Come on. Get me my gun back. There it is. This could be huge. Hold on. Hold on. Pivot. 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 Pivot down. Now pivot up. Gorgeous shot. Look at that. Beautiful. That is the power of a good flank, baby. That heat round tore him apart. Real nice. All right, I'm going to send you actually a reinforcement because that's a really good position we just found right there. And get me another one of these and send it over that way. And then we'll get a couple more for the front over here again. 1, 2... we'll do another one of these here. Yeah, 3. All right, beautiful. And the Katyusha will have some protection over there. And we got our spotter trooper out that way. Okay. Not bad. Not too shabby at all. This thing is decrewed again, but it is manable, and the gun works, so I'm going to get some soldiers in it. Good. They are taking some beefy shots at us again. But we're holding our own here. Yes, sir. We're doing it. All right, send you over this way. Looks like they might be coming in the right flank over here. We've got some pack guns over there and stuff like that. So I'm going to try to snipe this around there. Fire before they can react. Potentially. Let's see. Skirt. All right. Hold on. Oh, this thing's aiming is terrible. Fire. Ugh. Okay. There we go. We got the kill. That thing pulled too far forward for us to hit. And we're tracked. Oh, God. All right. Repair, repair, repair. Everyone bail out and just start repairing that. I don't want to lose you, so we'll get to work on that. Not my finest moment right there. All right, we're still chilling here. All right, we got some vehicles over that way. I can't hit them from here. How about you? Come on, pivot. Uh-oh. Oh, good shot! Okay, now they can hit from here with their heat rounds. That thing bailed out from a single heat round? Dude. Those STK heat rounds are OP, dude. They are taking out KV-85, some of the hardest armor to penetrate. And that's completely gone. I am going to buy a second one for around here, but this time leave it further back and not tempt fate with it. We do have plenty of troops with anti-tank around here, so they could potentially get any kills that we need from around here. They are sending quite a number of troops over this way, though, so let me get a Puma and another one of these, and then honestly maybe another heat rounder, and then maybe just a standard AA Puma over that way too. All right, our Katyusha is shooting our own men. Wonderful. Way to destroy a heroic piece of our German military there. That thing had so many kills. It had such good veterancy. All right, load heat quickly. Load heat quickly. That is a tank killer right there. Oh, God. Why are you loading HE? Load heat. All right, that one did get a nice shot off there. Oh. Apparently something just killed a lot. All right, I think that thing's down. They got all this infantry running through here. Infantry back here, please. Help us out. That was a dumb shot. I don't know why I took that right there. I'm like the king of the dumb shots today. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I feel like I am not playing at my peak, and we're just getting really lucky with this map's positioning in a lot of ways. All right, get me some more Panzer Grenadier trucks over here. Yeah. Oh, we can't buy tanks. Whoopsie. Don't worry, we didn't actually buy any. I was looking. All right, we're gonna nuke these guys with the Panzerwaffe 42. Nice shot right there. Cheeky little bugger. Nice. That thing's getting some nice kills. Good. Get me another one of these here as well. Glorious. And there's our infantry moving out. All right, guys. I'm gonna time lapse for a little bit because I think we've got this situation on lock. Okay, barely a minute into our time lapse there, and a secondary objective becomes available over this way. And we have no one over there. I'd like to try and get over there. We got an AA gun back here, as well as some Puma action. They do have their own AT gun right there, so we're gonna have to watch out for that. Hold on. Broken engine on that. That's no big surprise. Go ahead and pop smoke. It's awesome that Pumas have smoke to pop. That's usually reserved for heavy tanks. Even some medium tanks don't have it. Oh, we're just sniping troops here. That's all we're doing here. Holy cow. There we go. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to be able to capture that potentially. Let's get repairs on that because that AA gun is pretty nice. And move this forward. Oh, God. That's not good. Hold on. We might need... We're going to need something over there. They're creeping in real close this way. You know what? Position that way. We'll get another one over here. Okay. This is going to boost our income a lot, which is going to be really nice. Because we are not doing super hot income-wise right now. We're down to 1,600 bucks, which is not ideal. Okay, this thing is pretty much done because we're out of ammo on it. Get you maneuvered over that way a bit better. Ugh! They got heavy tanks over here coming in. See, I'm not worried about them because we can get grenades off when they get close enough. But then the problem is the destruction they do will be permanent and we don't have a lot of money. Okay, I don't know what happened over here. Okay, they survived. Hey, oh, we managed to capture the point though. We got Panzerfaust here, so we can pop up and ambush this sucker. Go! Let's give it a try. Go, go! Oh, it's a flame tank! Throw it! Yes! No! Ooh, that was rough. Okay. She was a flame tank. That was not expected. Right, we're gonna pivot. I'm gonna blast him with this sucker. Alright. If only she wasn't a flame tank, we would have got the kill. Alright. Hold steady, boy! Hold steady, keep zoning in. Get that accuracy up. Fire. Good. This guy, you should probably run. You should probably run. Very good shot. Yes, we got it. Beautiful. All right, now there's a serious amount of enemies coming around this way. Oh, no. Their Katusha just killed our back line up here. That's not good. We still have this. It's loaded up. We're going to fire out that way. Nice. All right. Scooch this on forward. They just killed our entire lineup over here. That's such a yikes. Repair that. Ugh! They're still hitting us real bad right here. Give me a big boy. Give me a big boy. We need to deal with these tanks. They've got some heavy, heavy tanks over this way. Heavy, heavy tanks. Zone in. Zone in. Come on, baby. Zone it in. Fire. All right, we know they're back there. Yes! Big hit. Killed the IS-2. Beautiful. Thank you to this thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, I missed. It's fine. We got grenades out. That's actually pretty decent. Oh, it's done. It's donezo. Good. Oh, God. We're in trouble over here. It's just a T-34. Decent shot into the side of it. Oh, there's another up there. Uh-oh. Hate to see that. Okay. We need repairs on some of this. Quick, quick, quick. That is super damaged. They got this out here, so we're no longer going to be able to really come in this way, probably. I'm going to bring you out that way. Let's get repairs on that, please. Okay, they're starting to kind of spread out this way. It's not good for us. We need more infantry troops out here. Uh-oh. You know what? We can probably get close enough here to get this thing off. Get in there. Oop, that was a terrible throw. And I threw it on the ground. Terribly. That's fine. Move back out here. Cook it a little bit and then yeet it onto that thing. Good. That should get the kill there. And skadoosh. She's done so. Beautiful. Get up there. We're going to search it. Nope, it's empty. Alright. Move out this way. There's going to be nothing in here. Yeah. Oh, something killed this. I think. Yeah! I don't know who did that. Someone over here. Good job. Good job to whomstever did that. We love to see that. Love it. Alright, good. Crisis averted for now. Although I'm not super keen on our situation over this way. I want all this infantry to jettison from their vehicles. You guys hop in there. That thing's back up and running. This thing is not. Get repairs on it, please. And then we're going to get all y'all over here. You've got 7 AT grenades, which should be more than enough to deal with anything coming in that way. Okay, and then we'll get some of you guys over this way too. Okay, we're chilling. This is frustrating because now we don't have access to the left side over here basically at all. But there's not much I can really do about that, so it is what it is. I am gonna reposition you a little bit further up that way, and yeah, we're solid. So let's time-lapse for a bit. Okay, the next big charge is coming down this way. We're gonna try and nuke them again. This might be our last shot with this one. No, we actually have a few more. Nice, these come loaded with ammo, but they're not really tank killers, so we're also going to need to use this one on that ISU. There's a lot of rubble around it. That could potentially be good or bad, because it could make it so they all explode and cause a chain reaction, or they block this thing from getting hit at all. Honestly, it just didn't fire far enough out. I'm gonna buy another one, actually. Why not? Yeah, because we're a little bit better on funds now that we've stopped spending as much, which is good. But we need to keep up with this onslaught they're doing over here. If we don't, we will quickly get cooked. I do hear a mortar firing at us, so that could do some serious impact damage to our infantry. We're going to need to keep an eye out for that. Fire! Come on, just hit right there. It is getting blocked. It might also be stuck, though. Oh, it is tracked! Glory be to the tank gods. Whoa. That was definitive. Nice. Okie dokie then. Let's go ahead and get some more SDKs over this way now. Time to refuel up our boys. And on top of that, I'm also going to start to get some back here. They're slowly but surely killing more and more of our guys, so I do want to make sure we have actual back point defenses at this point, which means over here. Now, it looks like they are going to be attacking through here a bit more. We need more guys kind of like out here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, get behind that corner there, because they're not really poised to defend decently here, and then maybe around there. Okay. Yes, sir. And then we want to jettison these guys. Yeah, this is just to make sure we have this all locked down. The next point is out here to capture. I don't think there's any chance we get out there. The enemy owns that part of the city at this point, so we're not going to be able to make it there. Okay, that's positioned there nicely. You guys can now spread out around the building there, and then over here we're going to do the same with these guys. Killing some more of my SDKs over that way. Not good. What are our stats? It's pretty close. We are not in any kind of a dominant position right now. We're hanging on. That is some sort of heavy artillery. Okay. That was an Andriusha. Not the Katusha. An Andriusha. I don't know the difference. That one seemed bigger, I'll be honest. All right, we're gonna run these guys out here. Just get a collection of troops back that way now. All right, then we got that backside covered. Good. These are all reloading. That's perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get some additional vehicles up on top of this hillside here to fire down at the enemy as they come through. Good. Good. Okay. I think we're chilling. Oh my god, wait. Was I not recording that whole time? Hold on. Okay, no, I was recording. For some reason, it stopped recording for like the last like 10 seconds there, but basically we put some more stuff up this way, and then we were going to time-lapse for a little bit because we are just kind of in a holding pattern right now, but I'm going to stay very alert during this because there's a very good chance they're just going to rush through. All right, another like 4 minutes have gone by here, and we're still holding really nice and steady. The thing that's really nice is these vehicles keep just getting tracked over here. So our little defense in this area is just stopping them in their tracks, literally. I think there's infantry following behind that, so we're gonna nuke back there. Okay, we get a couple kills, nothing much though. So maybe I was incorrect. Oh! A tankette. If a tankette over here crumbled our entire defense this way, I would be so sad. We're gonna waste an AT grenade on it. Boom. Done. Alright. Second one for good measure. Wasting 2. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this right side's in a little bit of trouble, I'm not even gonna lie. They are kind of cooking over here, so we'll get some more troops like that. We'll get some troops like this, and then these guys here could definitely use some backup because they're almost out of soldiers, and they have very few AT capabilities between them. Why don't we also get some additional SDKs over here? These ones are almost guaranteed deaths, but it's slowing the enemy down enough for us to potentially win. We do have some infantry over this way. What are you doing? Bag it up there. Oh god, he's got a grenade. That was just AP. Okay, bag it up to there. Good. This thing went down. Oh, you know what? We might have repaired this thing. That could be it. Yeah, that's got a beeline on us, so we want to back that up. We want to back that up. This is fine where it is, I think, because it can't be hit by that, which is good. We got armored cars around here, so we should still be Gucci. I'm going to send this over that way, and then let's see. See, the arc might not be enough for us to fire over this factory and hit the big boy on the other side. We might have to try and skirt over here, but this thing has been kind of the bane of my existence because it's just sniping our stuff that's over here and over here. So it's probably got a ton of kills. I'd like to kill it with this thing. We gotta be pretty quick. It actually might not be able to see us from here, and it's facing the wrong way, so I think we can do this. Oh, it's still firing across the way. Yeah, this thing definitely has racked up some kills, would be my best guess. All right, we're going to take aim, zero in with that circle of fire. Ooh, the Katyusha is getting more kills. They gotta stop nuking us with that. All right, fire our own. Come on. Really? Oh, that might have... Okay, got some kills. Whoa! A whole infantry squad just popped out around here. That is... lucky, man, and we got the kill. Beautiful. Okay, that worked really well. Their own Katyusha shots over this way. Ooh, they are slaughtering our boys. They are hurting us real bad. Okay, and there's a whole infantry slaughter over this way. I'm gonna fire in this grouping here. So much explosive fire. Holy cat. Oh my god. Oh, they're killing our boys in here. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is going to be mass casualty situation. Get over there, get over there. Alright, their Katyusha is back here. No, that's the Ushkra, or whatever. Okay, we're going to move over that way nonetheless. Try and take them out. Get me additional infantry squads out here, because we just lost half of our soldiers in here. So we're going to spend a lot of money to replenish this area, because it's still the best stepping stone before our final area back here with which to defend. We're going to eject those troopers to get our last area defended a little bit better as well, in case they do nuke us and then decide to come through. Luckily, every time they've nuked us and done massive damage, we've been able to nuke back before their infantry can rush in. And it's prevented them from retaking these points, which is huge. All right, we're getting that in position there. Can we repair that one maybe? Good. And then we'll get you guys situated over there just to add extra presence. Good. Go ahead and eject all of the troopers around here. Good. What's this? Oh god, T50. That's nothing. That ain't got the stuff. That ain't got the Jimmy Jams to make anything and it's crew shocked us. It's fine. This is I mean, it's a decent tank. It's just not going to be able to really do much against us. But I don't love that they are establishing a bit of a presence over here. My presence is a present. Kiss my butthole, as Kanye would say. So we're going to go ahead and get these guys over this way. Not that Kanye is a good role model in the slightest. In fact, he is a terrible person. So I should probably stop quoting him. Miss the old Kanye, man. Straight from the go. Okay. That's good. What are we doing over here? Did you never fire? Did you never fire, you andouille sausages? The next point is over here, actually. So there's going to be a mass infantry charge this way. Come on! Stop treading snow! I want to capture this really quick to replenish my war chest! Get me my war chest! Come on. Alright, good. We're in there. I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog. Oh, God. Oh, we might be cooked. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Pivot, pivot. Hold on, we gotta fire. We gotta fire. Fire! No! 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 Come on! No! It wouldn't fire because the crew was shocked. God dang it. Alright. We're in for some bad times here because they're all going to be coming from this area. Now that we know that, we're going to send these guys over here. We're not going to be able to replenish our coffers. It just won't happen. So instead, let's just spam out vehicles. There we go. Cavalry inbound. Beautiful. Love to see. And we spam these guys around here. Good. Alright. Beautiful. Love it. Love it. What is that? Okay. Little T-34-85. Very powerful tank. Alright. Get you guys actually facing in the right directions. My God. Why are our boys so dumb? Why? Alright, I have a feeling, yeah, here comes some cars and trucks and things like that. So we're going to hit our Panzerwürfe fire out there. There we go. We take out that Jeep real quick. Well, it's a gas. It's not a Jeep, but that's fine. Take her down, baby. Take her down. And then we got this bad boy, which I would like to utilize. Oh. Hold on. We got numerous vehicles up in here, so let's just go ahead and hit right here. Hopefully... Oh, really nice. Not intended target, but really good shot. That one was close. And there we go. Direct hit should take her down. Good stuff right there. Good stuff, lads. Let's go ahead and get a grenade off over on that way. They're not really pushing through too much over here. Oh, there's that Katusha fire. Katusha's all the way out there. I have no real means of hitting it. Sadly, I think it's just going to continue to pepper us. I'm going to try a Panzerwürfe shot out there. This could be a disaster. I will only try it once. But if we could kill that Katusha, we're in business. They got a lot of little minor vehicles coming in now. They must be running out of resources, which is quite good for us. Yeah, the fact that their waves are getting weaker and weaker is always a good thing, although I clearly have not done the best in this battle with major, major losses on all sides, but that was kind of to be expected. Come on, push out, push out. Where's this? It's out here. Go, 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 go. I think it was right around here. I hope that's close enough. Oh, God. Look at all that infantry. Hold on. That's going to be a yikes. Hold fast, boys. Get ready, get ready. Fire. Cut through him, cut through him. This is a major attack. I don't know if that Panzer... it killed some stuff, but I don't think it killed the Katusha. This is out of ammo. This is repaired. Get on that. This is out of ammo. This does have ammo. Fire out here, because there's a whole bunch of infantry out that way. Good. And then they are coming through here. We've gotten a bunch of kills on them, which is great. Alright. I think we chillin'. Look at that. That nuke coming through big time. Love to see that. Yes, sir. Alright. Good action. Good action for us there. Alright. This thing's got multiple kills already. Pretty nice for a Puma. Hey, turret damage. That's going to ruin his day. Beautiful. Beautiful. We are getting lucky. Honestly, I did not know most of these SDKs game. I rarely buy pack SDKs. They are good. They're literally killing KV2s. That is incredible. I am very impressed with the SDKs. Very impressed. Plus the machine gun on the side. I might buy these more often, honestly. I was not ready for how powerful they could be. All right, let's go ahead and time-lapse a bit because we just cooked this wave. All right, another major assault down mid here. We're completely out of this, but since we're not spending, we got a lot of money. So we can spend now. All right, the nukes have been saving us. I honestly think if we didn't have access to these artillery trucks, we'd be cooked. Like, we would not be able to do this, but the artillery truck is definitely saving us a good bit. That's the thing. We're able to do this. It's a fun challenge, though, but yeah, the artillery trucks saving our buns because otherwise this heavy armor would not be killable. All right, we're going to send forward the ones that have no ammo. And sacrifice. Okay, that one's engine damage, so we can't move it, but it'll just get them out of the way, kinda. Alright. And then, yeah, there's still a bunch of tanks back that way. We cleared out the infantry, though. We're dealing with the infantry nicely, because we have so much infantry of our own. That hit more of our own troopers than the enemy. That sucks to see. But all these trucks are and tanks are getting disabled now, so yeah, I think we can time-lapse again. Why not? I think we've kind of got it on lock now. We getting crushed, but I don't think they're breaking through. Right now, they do have multiple vehicles inbound that will destroy us, but we're just going to spawn some of these in and hope for the best. Now, that is very heavy armor, that KV. Hold on. Zero in. Please, please, please fire. We didn't have time to wait any longer. No! Okay, this is actually not good. Hold on. I might have let it run a little too long. I just sometimes like watching the time lapses and seeing how they go. Alright, pop smoke. We're in flank position. I'm not moving this. This is the crew doing donuts because they got concussed. Ugh, do you have heat rounds? No. Sad. Okay. Gonna try. Oh my. That is a lot of enemy infantry there. Give me juicer. I was trying to aim for the engine there. Did not work. Hold on. This is actually pretty bad. They've got multiple heavy tanks right there, as well as a very large infantry presence. That hit our... Oh, no! It's not good. It's not good. Hold on. This is all we got. We just have to sacrifice a few of these, because I don't think the APCs are going to take care of it. Okay, go. That... I think killed some infantry. I don't really know. Fire. Booyah, that was big. Good stuff. All right, can you guys come out now? Even while it's firing. Why not? And we need to get the kill on these things. These things are wreaking havoc on us. Wreaking, I dare say. Wreaking. Go. All right, we need to kill these tanks before the next wave comes in. This will be their final wave. But if they come in with these tanks still holding this presence, we might as well be cooked. We have a very hard time. That thing's engine damage. That thing did die. They got multiple more over there. All right, you know what? You guys just... We're going to try to kill the turret of this because it can still fire into us. Where are boys? All right, that guy's got a grenade. He's going in. We'll get this guy up here. Good. Secondary location is good because that will distract. Looks like there's actually some infantry back there right now, too. Not very nice. Alright, fire. This might be their second to last wave coming in right now. Beautiful direct hit right there. Gorgeous. Okay, big kills. Big kills. There we go. Very nice. That died too. Amazing. Alright, just start spamming stuff out, alright? My kitten is screaming at the door right now. That's alright. Okay. Here we go. Let's go ahead and yeet. I think we got it. I think we do have it. 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. Alright, not too bad. just gonna spam. Just get them out here. Get these boys out here. Honestly, pretty good map for us to do this on. Pretty darn tootin' good map for us to do this battle on, because the alleyways left it for us to do some nice flanking, and you know, it was slowly kind of like, all right, we tried holding this position, we got some good flanks on tanks that came through there, then it was this position, then over here we did a little bit, not as much. Over here we did some, over in this corner we did a lot, and then you know, back here was where we kind of made that good final stand, and then the point is right here, and if need be we could have done the same strategy here. So it was a lot of like stall tactics, preventing the enemy from getting things done, from getting forward. That was kind of the main strat that we used going into this, and I think it worked out pretty well. Of course, their artillery was a major problem for us and delivered some devastating blows to us. But we did deal with a lot of their Katyushas pretty nicely, which was good for us. And beyond that, their Katyushas weren't able to hit all of our infantry in the back there that were hugging the building, so that was good. But they definitely did do some serious damage. Speaking of Katyusha, there's another round of shots going out and killing us, but I think it'll be okay because there's only 10 seconds on the clock. Of course, definitely a Pyrrhic victory for us. We did hold Stalingrad, but took extreme losses in doing so, so you hate to see it. But we did kill more than we lost. There's our stats right there. Not too bad. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the Disaster Battle Challenge. Leave some more in the comment section below if you'd like me to give them a try. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content. And hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.